Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mios and welcome to my Drytron deck profile, but also updated combo thanks to Daniel Hani, my guy who actually commented telling me that there is a better way of comboing using the exact same cards, and this is actually what we're going to figure out right now. So, of course, before we start, friendly reminder to like and subscribe, because it motivates me a lot to keep making awesome videos like these, and yet, let's jump right into it. So, for the combo, basically, the exact same thing as I showed yesterday on my real combo video. If you haven't watched it, go check it out after. But basically, if you have Nova or the field spell, or I guess even Emergency or the guy that we're about to search, as long as you can get to, I mean, you're going to find soon enough. So Nova is actually just the best with the field spell. You basically play like 7 copies in a 40 card deck, because I managed to actually squeeze it down to 40, make it significantly more consistent, and yeah. So we're gonna go for Nova, summon the guy that searches for the ritual monsters, and you're gonna make Linkuriboh. Now you actually have Linkuriboh and the guy in the graveyard, so this is why it's better than just drawing the level 1, because otherwise you would have been like special summoning from the hand, and then, you know, that's it. You're missing like on a Linkuriboh, which is basically just any monster, and this is why Nova is actually a better card to draw basically than Emergency because of that. And also the restriction doesn't really matter because you're getting restricted with every single Drytron effect that you use anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And yeah, so you're going to be searching for that Bethor. Sorry, I always forget the names. And this is assuming that you have full or Bethor or the guy that we're going to search at the very, very end. But yeah, so stay tuned. Anyways, sorry, Ben 10 is going to search for Herald of Orange Light. If we had Diviner of the Heralds, you wouldn't even need that third card. It would literally be a 2-card combo, and this is also something that I showcased. And as a 2-card combo, this is literally the most terrifying thing in the world because it's very consistent. You're playing 7 to 9 copies of Ben 10 in your deck because you have 3 Ben 10, Terraforming, Ritual Sanctuary. Well, no, sorry, yeah, you're playing maximum 7 copies, but I think I'm only running 1 Ritual Sanctuary. It's not that bad, but it becomes better with Diviner of the Heralds because you can summon it from your deck and then send a Herald of the Arclight. But at the moment, it only gets that Benton Search, which I don't think is that good. I think it's decent, but not broken. Anyways, you're basically going to be normal summoning it, and this is why Diviner of the Heralds would be absolutely nasty, because it's like a Manju that is a tuner. And it's kind of broken. The thing is, if you don't have Needle Fiber, you can still do a bunch of the combo that I'm about to show, but you're going to actually be missing out on a tiny little bit. So it's not the end of the world, but it will require you probably 1 extra card, which I think is fine. It's manageable, but whatever. Alright, so yeah, Link Cross going to get 2 tokens. So you see, if the card that we searched was actually Manju, the Herald of the Arclight that we're actually going into right now, it wouldn't actually be needed. So we're kind of just doing a bunch of extra steps. We would technically have, you can consider Herald to be the Manju, this to still be the Linkuriboh, and this, you know, it didn't change. So at the end of the day, what does Needle Fiber really get you? Only 1 monster. That's it, that's all. It really doesn't change that much. So Needle Fiber or Link Cross, if they get banned, this combo is still 100% a thing. And I'm going to make an updated version of the combo without Needle Fiber or Link Cross very, 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 very soon. So once again, make sure you are staying tuned, or whatever you guys call that word in English. Anyways, now I make Barricade Borg Blocker and I get that search, so once again, Manju kind of just replaces it. I know I'm repeating myself, but it is important. And now we're going to go for Bethor. Tribute the Gamma. You know, this is why getting that extra monster in the combo actually matters. Because now, with the full, we can recycle back Ben 10, and it becomes level 6. This card has just so incredibly convenient effects. Oh, and by the way, it just happens to ritual summon from your deck, because obviously this is fair, right? This is, why are you complaining? I'm not complaining. Ritual summon from my deck. No, that is, by the way, it's just a level 2 to summon. Like, literally, the entire alphabet can be used to summon full. It's super easy. It's actually a joke. And now we're summoning an Ophiel from the deck, which searches another Megalith monster from our deck to our hand, and Benton is gonna search, because, you know, this, the Drulin Logbird doesn't exist, okay? Stop thinking about that. Nibiru also doesn't exist. No. You'll be fine, okay? You'll be fine. And now, this is the card that we search, Soul of Purity and Light. It's a level 6, so once again, if you have watched my combo, this is going to be relatively not too familiar. I mean, yeah, relatively familiar to you, but if you haven't, this is gonna be like a what the frick moment. And when I'm going to send that trap card with Beatrice, you're gonna be like, ah, okay, I see. And once again, huge shoutouts to you, Daniel Hanny, for telling me that this combo exists because I had no idea. And you're going to send this freaking card, Parthian Shot, Counter Trap. At the end of the battle phase, it becomes the end phase of the turn. Now, you might be like, wait, that card sucks. It doesn't do anything. Well, my guy, Amor Factor Psycho, the Vanitas Drake Overlord, or I guess the TCG name is Amor Factor Pain, the Imagination Drake Overlord. Less badass, okay? That's why I call it Vanitas Psycho, whatever, Psychopath. When it is, or I guess if, ooh, wait, hold on. Yeah, if it is Ritual Summon, it's not even an activated effect anyways. It's kind of like as a thought. Your opponent skips his next main phase 1. Do you understand how ridiculous this is? Your opponent starts the turn instantly from draw phase, standby phase to battle phase, and then you go, no, end of battle phase, it becomes your end phase. So, in other words, you also skip your opponent's main phase 2. And on battle phase, the opponent can't. Yeah, honestly, the only thing your opponent can really do is just evenly you. That's it, that's all. There's really nothing else. And, once again, fair Yu-Gi-Oh! Card design. Why are you complaining? Anyways, now we're finally going to Ritual Summon. It's very important, by the way, to make the Beatrice first and use its effect first, instead of actually being tempted to make Vanitas first, because otherwise Beatrice is actually negated, because yes, it actually does negate. It has another effect, I know! It negates Fusion, Synchro, and Xyz monsters on the field, which is technically getting better and better because, yeah, sure, Link monsters are taking over, but to be fair, it's not because Link monsters are all over the place that people will completely stop playing Synchro, Fusion, and Xyz. Trust me. So, yeah. Anyways, you're going to be tributing 3 to recycle back that Parthian Shot and which you will set, and your opponent is just not gonna have fun at all because you're gonna be like, no, skip your turn, skip. And when it is your turn, regardless of what you draw, right now I'm just drawing Garbage Lord because Garbage Lord is like the best guy ever. Shoutouts to you, by the way, if you're watching my videos, which you probably are because you're always commenting. You're pretty much going to be OTKing your opponent regardless of what you draw because Ban Alpha can just tribute that Amor Factor, which makes Beatrice live again. And you're going to be able to search this big boy, Drytron Meteoronus DRA. Yes. And now you're going to go Beatrice to send this guy, the guy that searches for the ritual spells. So now by pitching Ban Alpha, yes, no, sorry, I'm retarded. By pitching Drytron Meteoronus DRA, you can actually search the ritual spell that, by the way, ritual summons from the graveyard. Yes. And yeah, you're just once again gonna have a lot of fun since apparently 21 plus 25 plus 4k equals enough. Just don't play Upstart Goblin, basically. Anyways, absolutely beautiful, right? Let's get into the deck profile where it becomes even beautifuler. Alright, so now we are back for the deck profile. I used to have like a 50 card deck for this deck and it was inconsistent AF. Literally unplayable, but now it's honestly shockingly really good. Like, it completely improved. So the one weird card, I guess I want to say, the one weird card, the 3 weird cards are Soul of Purity of Light, a Gamma that doesn't do jack shit outside of being summoned by Needle Garbage, and Herald of Orange Light. Now, exactly like I said, even if Needle Fiber and Link Cross get banned, no problem whatsoever. You are 100% Gooch, my guy. And yeah, it's just a matter of time before I upload this no Link Cross, no Needle Fiber combo video. And Herald of the Orange Light, it's either Diviner of the Heralds or Manju in case you have either more options or less options. But Herald of the Orange Light is basically just a tuner vanilla monster. In this version, I'm not really using its effect, even though it can technically be used to play around Nibiru, but that's just a huge setup. It becomes like a 5-card combo, and at this point, it really is just wishful thinking, so I don't think it makes sense. And Gamma, by the way, you can't really use it during your own turn, because if you summon that driver, since it is a monster that can be normal summoned or set, you can no longer use the effect of any of your Drytron cards. And the reason for that is because the Drytron cards say the turn you summon a monster, blah blah blah. You can't do that. It's not like for the rest of the turn you cannot. So that's why, you know, it's kind of bait. Unless I'm like really high, and this is not it, but this is kind of it. And Soul of Purity of Light is actually not able to be normal or normal summoned or set, and this is why it's actually a really good card to search off of Ben 10, because it's a level 6 light extender and a fairy, so searchable, and it makes Beatrice or Ptolemy M7 in case you really need to recycle something. Pretty sure you are used to seeing this anyway, so yeah. That's it for the 3 sketchy cards. Now, 3 Drytron L Delta. This only draws 1 card. Basically, all the Drytrons, basically, they have this... I said basically like 10 times. Anyways, they all have a very similar effect where you can send a Drytron card from, monster from your hand or field to the graveyard to recycle, to special summon them from the hand or graveyard, and then they apply an effect and they lock you. And they always have like 2000 attack, 0 defense. So Drytron L Delta, LTA Delta, okay, sure, sketchy names, will pretty much reveal a ritual monster or ritual spell from your hand to draw 1 card. So that's pretty good. It's a +1. It's definitely a 3 of. And then there is Gamma, not this Gamma, the actual good Gamma, the Gamma that does something. This is Monster Reborn, so I also think this is pretty fantastic. Zeta is now only a 1 of. It's the guy that searches for ritual spells, but I only play 1 copy of Meteornus Drytron. The reason for that is because I'm already playing, 3 field spell, 3 Nova, 1 terraforming, so I have all the ways in the entire world to get to Drytron, and you can use it twice in the same turn. Why would I play 3? Come on, I mean, it just makes no sense. It's not because a card can be played up to 3 that you really want to play up to 3, because then it becomes bricky and you start losing, so no thank you. And also Ban Alpha, I don't know, this is just a funny name. Yo, Ban Alpha, by the way. No, like, let it survive for a while and then we might ban Alpha. But, no, don't ban Alpha. Unless this deck becomes like a problem. I love the fact that the card is a meme. Anyways, it searches for the ritual monsters, so it's very similar to Zeta. And ritual monster, not necessarily Drytron ritual monsters, so I don't know. You have some pretty good options, my guy. But yeah, anyways, now we have Drytron Meteornus DRA, which is the guy that basically interrupts during your opponent's turn by banishing Drytrons. Or I guess it's just machines, right? No, it's just monsters in the graveyard whose total attack equal 2,000 or 4,000 exactly, which is bait. So banishing 2 Drytrons is like the easy way to do that. And then you can send 2 face-up cards your opponent controls to the graveyard. I'm pretty sure it targets... Sorry. Then target. Yeah, then target 1 face-up card for every slice of 2k. Send it to the graveyard. I think it's send it. Yeah, send it. Okay, so sure. It doesn't destroy, but it targets. And it sends, which is, it's fine, okay? But it has to be face up, which is kind of bait. So if your opponent goes like set 5 pass, that doesn't really get you there. But this guy, Drytron Meteornus QUA, is shockingly really good and can be ritual summoned during your opponent's turn because you actually have access to this boy, Megalith Och, which allows you to ritual summon during either player's main phase. So during your opponent's end of main phase 2, you can use this and actually tribute that and a level 8 ritual monster like Bithor, which is easily searchable anyway, so who cares? And then you summon this and then you go boom boom boom, bye bye. And yeah, it's fun for everyone. So yeah, and during your own turn, well, it's kind of happy land. Oh wait, sorry, I feel like I'm actually retarded because you can't do that. It says during your main phase, if this card was ritual summoned using monsters whose total level equal 2 or less. Well, I'm actually retarded apparently. Oh well, never mind. Okay, Och can definitely not do that, but you can still do some cool things with Och. Actually, probably not because I'm not playing Chaos Max anymore. So yeah, this would definitely make more sense. Whoops. Anyways, yes, so what else am I playing? I'm playing, of course, I'm a Factor Pain. You already know that. Shoutouts to Pain from Naruto. 2 Bethor, 3 Benten. No shit, I would play like 15 if I could. 1 Ophiel. Should I play more Ophiels? Maybe, huh? Maybe. Call by the Grave is nothing, okay? Just basically any card that your heart desires, okay? If you crave White Castle, go play like a copy of White Castle in your deck. If you, I don't even know. But yeah, now 3 full, of course, it's the crack. It recycles back Benten, and it tributes Benten to summon Ophiel from the deck, and then get 2 searches, and then you can easily make Beatrice or Ptolemy, so ask me how this is fair, it is not. 3 Emergent. By the way, drawing Parthian Shot is nasty, because then you no longer have to go like, Auradon tribute 3, you can actually start making different boards, you can start keeping Heralds, which is very disgusting. You know where this is going. So it allows you to make like actual negate. So even if your opponent has evenly, now you can say no, not today, my guy. So yeah. What else? I'm actually really stupid. Yeah, 3 emergency, of course. You can only activate 1 per turn, so that's kind of bait, but whatever. Fun fact, by the way, you can actually side Cyber Elton in. I'm going to find him for you. So Cyber Elton, yeah, this is the card, big boy. So you can special summon, by the way, it cannot be normal summoned or set, just putting it out there. And by banishing all like machines from your field and graveyard, you can summon it and then send every other monster on the field to the graveyard. So non-targeting, non-destructive, complete board wipe for monsters, and it gains 500 attack for each banished machine, but who gives a shit? It's 100% relevant, but it's searchable by emergency, so if your emergency actually has to search, you know, if you're really on an emergency, then you can actually, you may proceed to search Elton, my child. But yeah, terraforming, foolish, no shit. Foolish for, I wonder who. All of them have effects in the graveyard, huh? 3 Nova, not Cyber Dragon Nova, by the way. Yes, I just had to clarify that. 3 Fafnir. Okay, Itipat is significantly better than me at knowing these card names. By the way, if you're coming from Sam's video, I freaking love you. Just letting you know. But yeah, if this field spell card is activated, you can search a Drytron spell or trap from your deck to your hand. As a matter of fact, you actually have to set rotation target. Oh, wow. The activation and effects of ritual spell cards cannot be negated once per turn if a monster is normal or special summoned face up while you control a Drytron monster, except during the damage step. You can reduce the level of that face up monster by 1 for every 1000 attack he has until the end of the turn. So basically, it cucks your opponent from needle fiber comboing, so... yes, it's, I mean, like Martial March and all that stuff, that's kind of like all there is to it. The second effect, the third effect. And the second effect, well, it protects you from cards that negate spell cards and stuff, so all of your ritual spell cards can, all of your ritual spell cards, how many do we play? 0 plus 1 equals something. I'm not good at maths, but yeah. And the most important thing is that it searches Nova. So being able to play 7 Novas is happy land. Anyways, 1 Drytron, sorry, Meteoron is, of course, it's Drytron, but yeah, yes, 1 Ritual Sanctuary, searches Benten, that's about it, yes, Parthian Shot, and, like I said, White Castle City. So, for the extra deck, Trishula Fusion, because you can make VFD. Do you want to, though? That's the question. Do you really want to make VFD, or do you want to skip your opponent's turn? I wonder. And to be fair, it does skip your opponent's turn to a certain extent, but it's kind of bait. Ravenous Crocozor with Triple Herald. You don't need 3, but... Wait, hold on, yeah, you definitely don't... Wait, can he... I only make 1 because Diviner of the Heralds isn't the thing. Okay, most of this extra deck is a joke anyways, so... I'm just giving you ideas. Yeah, stop judging me. Oh my god, calm down. Martial Marcher, VFD, Ptolemy M7, Beatrice, Useless Curious that I never make. Oradon, obviously, Needle Garbage, Barricade Borg, Link Cross, Banana, and Link Rebo. It looks like a bomb that you would, yeah, it just looks like it just looks like a bomb. Anyways, idea section, nothing serious, Elton and Ash, Ash, I don't know why, Gamma, in case you, yeah, I mean, you can play 3 Gamma and not play Driver if you really want to lose, or you can play 1 Gamma and 1 Driver if you want to lose, or you can play 3 Gamma and 1 Driver if you don't mind breaking, but I think, honestly, 1 Gamma and just no Driver is better. Yeah, sure, it's a brick, but at least you're not dealing with, like, mad bricks, and I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just stupid, and I don't know. 3 Diviner of the Heralds, in case it exists one day, maybe, I don't know when it's coming out, I have no idea, and then all of the little garbage Herald, blah blah colors, Magician of Black Chaos Max, I showcased it in my combo video, Och that I removed because I realized I'm stupid and I shouldn't be playing it. Eclipse, it's not that good. It really isn't. Megalith, okay, this is actually a good card. You could be playing the Megalith monster that searches the spells and traps, and then actually search for this and summon Bathor during your opponent's turn, or actually just skip that part since you might actually ritual summon Bathor by using Och, so really up to you, to be fair. Just the world is your oyster, I guess I want to say, or you can get the trap or the field spell Megalith. When you ritual summon, you recycle back a ritual monster in your graveyard. If you ritual summon a Megalith monster, sorry. But that's about all I had to show for this beautiful Megalith Drytron updated combo video plus deck profile. Once again, huge shoutouts to everyone who pretty much gave me advice and feedback with this, and who keep supporting me with everything that I do. I love you guys so much. My subscribers are the best, even though I don't have that many, but to be fair, 15K is a great number. I will be grateful because I feel like I'm not grateful enough for everything that I have. Thanksgiving was like 10 billion years ago, but yes, it's never too late to say thank you for everyone. And speaking of thank you for watching. I will see you very soon. Peace.